there is alien control of the government, or alien, but not in the sense of alien, but people know it. In the Declaration, we are told of unalienable rights. Those are rights a lien or a debt cannot be placed against. A lien is a debt, or an alien is a debt, or is defined by law. A lien, a right given to another by an owner of property to secure a debt, or one created by law in favor of certain creditors. The Federal Reserve Bank controls the government and people they govern through the monetary system attached to debt, in which they use to intimidate and control the population of this country with that monetary debt or fake national debt, with the use of liens against us. So in terms of being a lien or alien and not really an extraterrestrial moniker, we actually do have an alien or alien of an invasion of the government. Just a little different perspective on the words and their real meanings. Satan was that which took Jesus up on the mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world. Those kingdoms were which Satan rules by earthly authority. So we can see the connection here between the two. Watchers in the Old Testament were like current governments. Those who watch or spy on the people. Just these watchers are not in the sky. They are in your cell phone, your computer, and collecting information in a database they believe that they will be able to use against those who tread on them. My comment would be more directed towards our little Mason friend here, Mr. 3Soundwave 3, that was trying to tell us that Jesus is Satan or Lucifer. What a liar. Notice the 3 and 3 in his name at the beginning and the end. Like that's not an obvious Masonic, as in Soundwave, reference to Masonry and those who bow before demonic goats with tits and think that Hiram Abiff is their version of Jesus. So we have 3Sonic 3 who's here trying to tell us, as all Masons do, and to deceive people they refer to as Cowan and profane when his little Mason mind is being controlled by his masters. These people act like we don't know what we're talking about while defending an oppressive system of tyranny and earthly rule. And Freemasonry is just basically a denomination of Judaism and the hoarding out of oneself to materialism and the physical paradigm. Nothing but a bunch of suckered goy slaves who do the works of the rabbinical Jew masters along with their false numeric gematria nonsense and their foul language or law and govern control meant of the mind based on Metatron's cube, where every written human language extends from due to the cymatic patterns of their simpleton sigils and such to represent those sound waves from tones created by spoken languages that are used to control voters through invocation, or the speaking of words as spells, or spelling as word magic. I see right through their delusional Mason nonsense and their cognitive dissonance or distortion of sound, or their subservience to a false frequency, FF 66. They had to learn their little things in a book. They're too stupid to learn those things on their own. They had to be trained like an animal to believe as they do while bowing like an animal to those they see in power over them. Masons are goy slaves, cattle, a herd of moo-moos, just obeying their farmers and Luciferian masters in a system of commerce. Notice how cows only go moo, moo. They all say the same thing. They just go moo, 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 and just regurgitate what they're programmed to regurgitate. Moo, moo, moo. And it is funny that MooSonic, think about that for a second, MooSonic.
Oh my God.
The sound of a cow or a piece of cattle. MooSonic. Move over, bacon. Now there's something meatier. That is your business. But you need to know that you are bowing to authority. need to at least be aware that you're doing it, because that awareness will make you question that authority. And when you question that authority, it means that they no longer have power over you. When we were talking about evolution and stuff, and I said evolution is agenda. You got to understand it's not based on science. They use it to dehumanize people, to make you feel like an animal, to make you feel like you were put on this earth to serve someone. I mean, when you're told that you come from an animal, what are you going to start believing? You're going to start believing that you are an animal. And no wonder people live in such misery, because they don't know that they're human anymore. They think that they're an animal. They equate their mentality with subservience and being controlled like a pet.
Domesticated.
Yeah. Domesticated.
That's a good
one. And you know what masticate means to chew. So domesticated actually means the dome is chewing you.
Yeah.
Domesticated. Masticate is to chew.
And the dome's eating us.
Fucking spelling, man. This is word magic. And once you figure out how it works, you can start using it against those that try to use it against you. They want to cast their little curses? Well, too bad. I know the counter curses. And you know what? Everything you cast at me will be reflected 5,000 times on you.